not often that I get to praise Sony players or Sony gamers in general for, like, bringing up something that's bullshit to Sony and actually getting Sony to kind of change something. But this is one of those instances, and I thought it was damn interesting, and I wanted to kind of do a video of it and just say, hey, man, congrats to Sony fans for calling them out finally. You know, it only took getting screwed over constantly before you do something. So, what's up, everybody? Crapgamer here, Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you guys for checking it out. I appreciate it. So, as you guys know, even though I'm not a fan of this game, Gravity Rush 2, the game wasn't even a year old, and they were already going to shut down the servers. And apparently now that's not going to happen. Well, at least not as soon as they planned on it. Sony planned to pull the plug on Gravity Rush 2's online servers next week, but a campaign from the game's fan base appears to have extended the game's life. Gravity Rush's 2 online features were set to go dark on January 18th. Sony announced that back in September. Think about that, right? But Sony announced a change of heart less than a week before the shutdown, saying that the game's servers will now remain active until July 18th. So, obviously, when Gravity Rush 2 servers finally close, players will no longer be able to view leaderboards, collect special content, or send each other various challenges. The extension counts as a big win for the PlayStation 4 exclusive fan base, which had pleaded with Sony for weeks to keep Gravity Rush 2 alive. So, for Gravity Rush 2 Central, a young fan community centered around the 2 Gravity Rush games, the extension feels like a major personal achievement and managed to make a large impact thanks to its founder, who launched a hashtag campaign on social media that encouraged fans to make their love for the franchise known. So before the game's released, the game's director actually said that a lot of the work that went into the online features that allow for player interaction, they said they were hoping to galvanize fellow players. All the work is about to be thrown away, and looking forward, if Sony is already pulling support for online components of the game, it's questionable if they'll ever want to invest into a future sequel. So yeah, there seems to be a lot of support for this, and you know what, here's the thing. This is one of those things where Sony kind of gets away with whatever they want to do, and nobody ever calls them out. This is an instance where their own fan base, who rarely call them out, actually did call them out. So that is good to see. And, you know, I wouldn't consider a 6-month reprise a win. But, man, if you're a Sony fan, you got to, like, look at this and then look at some of the other games that they're pulling the plug on, that they've already pulled the plug on just recently. They're going to pull the plug on Gran Turismo 6. They pulled the plug on a lot of games. They always pull the plug on their baseball games after the new one comes out. They do this kind of thing often, and it really is disappointing to see that they're this quote-unquote for-the-player developer, and they actually aren't. So finally they get called out for their nonsense, and I'm happy to see it. I will link the article so you guys can check it out. Don't worry, I'm on top of the David Cage stuff as well. That's a doozy. So if you don't know what that's all about, you might want to look into that too, because, man, Sony has some trouble on hand right now, I'm telling you. Let me know what you guys think. Sound off, rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.